Good afternoon, Cancer ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go in and just get you started with your Russian Gypsy reading, okay? That's valid until the end of this month, all right? If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate not only your subscription, but also your viewership, okay? And for those of you who have yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now, okay? Cancer, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for each and every Cancer out there. Okay? So, accept whatever does resonate and just let the rest go. Okay? So, let's go on and just see what we have first before getting into your actual gypsy reading, ladies and gentlemen. What I'd like to do is just to shuffle up these romance angel cards here just to give you a general sense of what I'm kind of feeling in terms of energies that's coming towards you, particularly now until the end of this month here. So, Spirit, give us some energies that are present here for Cancer here. What's coming about for Cancer? Okay, let's see here. All right. So, Cancer, it certainly seems that you guys are seem to be in the midst of a unrequited type situation here. It seems that you are dealing with someone that it seems that there's not enough chemistry or attraction to really keep the relationship flowing. I feel that many of you have been, or and perhaps even for a prolonged period, you've been in a situation that's been one-sided here, okay? And it's really not benefiting you at all, I'm getting, okay? I also feel that with this person, it's more of a karmic type situation that you've had with this person here. I feel that you've, known each other in other lives, okay? And basically, you have reunited because it's still lessons that you have to kind of work through here, all right? But despite, you know, this unrequited type situation that you're in here, Spirit is asking you to try to stay a bit more optimistic about your love life because positive thinking, it certainly is going to, you know, draw the romance that you seek as well as having faith as well here. All right? And the reason why this card seems to be suggesting it because I feel that there is a separation that's about to occur for many of you here. Okay, if it has yet to occur, it's going to occur. That's how you're seeing here that this situation is more unrequited because it wasn't fulfilling. Something just was lacking in this romantic situation here. Okay. Now I'm also getting the sense too that many of you also need to release your ex here. So it seems that you have some decisions that you might have to make here. Okay. You might presently seem like you're dealing with several people here. Okay, so it's really time that you make a decision. And with making that decision, ladies and gentlemen, you need to really try to let go of control issues. All right, if some of you have met a new person, you need to allow the situation to unfold naturally, but there might still be an element of unrequitedness here in this situation here. So if you're seeing yourself particularly with someone new, that you're doing all of the giving, then that person really isn't for you, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. All right? But it doesn't mean, ladies and gentlemen, that you're not going to have a chance to, seek the romance that you desire here. Because your feelings are certainly real and they are, in fact, worth exploring here. And I'm feeling that many of you have met someone new or you're going to meet someone new here. So you see here, ladies and gentlemen, by all of these cards here, you have decisions. You have to make a decision, okay, this month. And I'm also seeing a separation as indicated there. And I feel too that with many of you, substance abuse and drugs and all of that seems to be going on in your situation. And I feel that your situation, you seem to have a lot of codependent issues here, okay? Maybe for some of you, this may be more of a pay to play type romantic situation that you've been kind of not willing to kind of look at. When someone is always taking from you and never giving you anything, then what else could it be? They're using you. All right. So, again, I have to stress trust, ladies and gentlemen, because your situation, when it comes to your romantic situation, is requiring that you have faith here. Because, again, like I said, I feel that someone has incited great passion in you and they want to have sex. I'm getting here. And these cards are telling you that to kind of recapture the romance, allow your inner youth, spirit, ladies and gentlemen, to shine here. All right? So, really, it's just best to really be vigilant with anybody with whom you meet. I'm kind of getting here. But it looks like that you're going to, like I said, you're going to have to make a decision. All right? So, let's see what your Russian reading has to offer here. So let me explain this so that you can understand the dynamics of this reading. There are only 25 cards to this deck, okay? And depending upon the orientation in which the picture actually falls here, determines your interpretation. And there are 4 different interpretations. It's not just 2, just as in tarot here, okay? It's almost just like a puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. The cards have to connect side by side, or they can be beneath one another. All right? So let's go on and just take a peek, ladies and gentlemen. You see here that, unfortunately, you didn't get as many pictures as your counterparts got, particularly Scorpio. But you did get a couple of pictures here. So let's go on and just move in and see what additional messages that the Gypsy reading is offering us. And it might even add to what, I've already said here with the romantic angel cards here. All right? So we do have the money. All right? So with that money symbol, ladies and gentlemen, that falls in the 4th position. Okay? And again, there are 4 positions. Usually the first position is the best position. And as it, the position descends, it gets worse or weakens. Okay? So I feel that many of you, you're waiting to receive some type of money. I'm getting money that perhaps you have worked hard for, because some of you might even be self-employed, or you're just waiting to receive some money that's coming in here. I feel that it's forthcoming, but I feel that there's a bit of delay that seems to be going on. I'm getting. All right. The next symbol that we have here is the stars. All right. So with the stars there, that is a very bright symbol there, and it falls in position 1. All right, so this symbol is all about destiny and karma. Okay, it's all about having, ladies and gentlemen, as I said here with your romantic angels card, having some type of a past life type connection that you have known each other before in some sense here. So I feel that it seems that it's some goal that you're working on. And this symbol is telling you to continue to persevere here, while there may be some, obstacles to overcome along the way. This symbol is telling you to really continue with your dreams here, okay? And then next we have the heart, okay? A very good symbol for romance here. And it falls, ladies and gentlemen, in position 1. So I'm kind of getting here that it's almost just as if I feel that, like I said, it looks like many of you have already met someone. So it seems like your happiness kind of reside, I'm getting, in this person. Okay? Or perhaps maybe you've met, or you just maybe look at this person perhaps as a friend or some sense, and this person is not aware that you're viewing him or her this way. Okay? So this symbol is telling you to try to do more to be noticed, okay, if this is the person that you really want here, okay, amid all of the frustration and the potential separation that you seem to be going. But it's more so with this reading, when one door closes, ladies and gentlemen, another one definitely opens. So it seems that while you may be, kind of going, you will experience a separation, you also have an opportunity to move forward with someone new here. All right? And then the next symbol, ladies and gentlemen, is quite powerful here. You have the angel. So with the angel, this certainly shows, ladies and gentlemen, that a deceased relative or someone just, close from spirit, or it could be just your guardian angel here, they're really assisting you and they're helping you, with your decision. And they would like you to know that they are here to help you. All you have to do is just to reach out and ask, okay? So, as you may have seen in previous readings that I've done, when I see this card appears in my readings, I tend to just shift the focus over to my more mediumship type readings here because I feel that perhaps some of you may have recently lost someone, or you're just really thinking about someone that's on the spirit in the spirit world here that you just desperate to kind of hear a message from them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and try to connect and channel a few messages for you from spirit. And after doing that, I'm going to select 20 letters from my bag of 200 letters to help you identify this deceased relative or spirit that might surround you. But I like to try to do it more so on a friendship or deceased relative that I try to connect with, okay? So, Spirit, what message would you like me to share with cancers today? Spirit, what message would you like me to share with cancer today? Okay? One of the things that I'm getting here, I feel that you guys have something that belongs to this spirit here. Either it could be a picture or it just could be something sacred that they may have given you, or you may have gotten after their passing here, and they know that you have it, so they're telling you to kind of remember them by those memories that that the happy memories that the two of you may have created. Okay, you may have taken pictures together, and a spirit is saying that perhaps I'm kind of getting that they notice you doing this here. Okay, they want you to know too that despite the fact that they before their passing, it seems that they were in so much pain that I'm getting, and they were so unhealthy. And what I'm seeing, someone is just jumping off of a cliff, someone that is very happy, someone that's free. And that's the message to you, that they feel very healthy and very happy. And I'm feeling too that it looks like that they are kind of sending a warm message, letting you know that they are with the rest of the family. Others who have preceded them, they were met by them. Okay, and they just really didn't know how joyful it would be once they actually enter that realm here, because they're feeling that they have such a new understanding. Okay, and they're very sorrowful that they had to leave the way that they had to leave here. Okay, but they want you to know that the two of you are so very much connected, and where they are is so beautiful, the landscape. And the person, I'm feeling the spirit, has no more pain here. And they want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, as I've echoed throughout the reading, that you are never alone here. So all you have to do is just to reach out and then just ask questions. Okay? So let me go right along and just select these 20 letters, as I told you that I would, out of this bag here, to help you identify the deceased relative or spirit who's kind of helping you in your journey here. Okay? I'm going to call them out, and of course I'm going to call them back once I've completed them. Okay? Let's see what we have. Okay, we have a P, an E, an S, an O, a D, a G, U, E, E, D, R, Z, I. 7 more letters, Spirit. Okay, we have a B, W, D, V, I, and we have an E, a C, and this other letter jumped out, so I'm going to go on and give it to you. We have an I, all right? So let me go on and just call them back to you to make sure that you do have them all. Okay, there are 4 D's, okay? There are 3 I's. There are 3 D's. A W, B, Z, S, P, R, V, O, C, G, as well as U, correct? So I'm going to go out right now and just get back to your reading here. Okay, we were at the angel card. So now we're just going to move on and see what else, your gypsy reading has to offer you here. We have this last card here that we're going to take a peek at, ladies and gentlemen. And with this last card, we have the ship there. Okay, so with the ship, that certainly shows that, even though, again, it's further kind of talking about the money situation that you're expecting money here, is that, the money certainly is going to come in unexpectedly. And it might come in before you receive this other monies that you are expecting. It could come in from a lottery win or some type of a gamble of some sort that I'm getting. All right. And then next you have that firewood there. So with having the firewood, ladies and gentlemen, that's all about your health and your physical well-being. So I feel that for many of you who have been ill, or perhaps some of you may have, caught COVID or whatever, it certainly shows that your health is going to improve. Okay, perhaps prove, and there's no need for you to really be worrying about this, I'm getting, or stress, because it is on its way to be improving. Okay, and then you have the horse there. All right, so with the horse, it kind of goes back to that separation and unrequited type situation that you have here. Because this card is all about upheavals of all sorts, particularly those connected with romantic type things and emotional conflicts here. So it looks like that a lover is going to let you down here, which is why it seems that maybe perhaps this separation is going to happen here. And why you might need to let go of control issues, okay? I feel too that for some of you, you might even potentially get a better job, or as I said, a separation is coming up here because this card, this symbol also suggests that some type of separation is going to happen, and it's going to be traumatic, I'm getting, to many of you here. All right? And then last here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, sometimes other things surface in your reading, okay, we have the mice there, all right? So with the mice, mice always kind of taking something or just gnawing at things, So this certainly shows that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find something that it seems that you've lost. Usually when I've seen this symbol, it always is that I've lost some jewelry, or I may have lost something quite expensive, but I find it, okay? So if you've lost something or if you lose something, you're going to get it back, so don't allow that to worry. What this card is suggesting is that you try to be a bit more patient, ladies and gentlemen, in your situation, okay? So let's go on and try to see, because it seems that you guys are certainly going through a very traumatic period here. And what I'm going to do now is to try to help you restore, ladies and gentlemen, unshakable inner peace. All right? So I'm going to go on and just shuffle up a few cards here. All right? So, Spirit, what message would you like me to deliver to Cancer here regarding their situation and things that they may consider asking themselves to move beyond this abyss of despair that many of you are kind of feeling, trapped? Let's see. All right. So your first card is Deep Inward Journey. And you're going to be rewarded for the work. So how can you alchemize your fear, ladies and gentlemen? Perhaps you're just very fearful and you're worrying, and it seems that you are. It's all riddled throughout your reading here. Okay? Understand too, ladies and gentlemen, that when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. So how can you see through the eyes of a source energy and prioritize, ladies and gentlemen, your inner peace? Okay? Understand that everything is certainly a reflection. Hold up the energetic mirror. What do you need in your life that you're not currently getting, ladies and gentlemen, which is very important. Okay? Take more responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, ladies and gentlemen, with more integrity as well as with more truth? Okay? You are certainly the image maker. What you focus on manifests. So, what thought pattern do you need to shift? We see here that you certainly need to eliminate or surrender your need to control, as well as eliminate and surrender things that really no longer serve you. Okay? And you can't do that until you what? Rest, renew, recharge, ladies and gentlemen. So, what does your body crave and need right now? You have to ask yourself this question, and it's a very important question. Okay? So, since we are on the lines of things that you might need to consider letting go or surrendering, okay, I'm going to go on and just pull out another deck here and see what other messages that we can dig out here for you guys in terms of a few other things that you might consider surrendering or letting go as you move forward during this period in question. Okay, so Spirit, please share some messages with us for Cancer. All right. It's important, ladies and gentlemen. The spirits are urging you to surrender to joy. Okay, we see all of these emotional conflicts that seem to be coming towards you this month, but understand that really a key really to positive change in your life is to really let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering, ladies and gentlemen, to more joy. Okay? Even though you've been hurt in the past, most of you are having a problem with intimacy. Okay? So I feel that it's time that you surrender your fear of intimacy. You are certainly ready to let love in. Remember, this could be the one here. You've already probably met this person here, or you will meet. Compassionately, ladies and gentlemen, try to identify and begin to release any patterns that really stop you from really opening your heart. And when you're so kind of concerned and worrying about the past so much, ladies and gentlemen, how can you move forward and see that love surrounds you and it's everywhere? All right? And to further emphasize that fact, surrender obsessive thinking, because if you are obsessing, ladies and gentlemen, about a person, which you are, okay, or even in fact the situation, try to turn this dilemma over to Spirit, because doing so will certainly help you bring clarity, or even, in fact, for many of you, it could help you solve the problem here. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, surrender unhealthy relationships, which is also very important, which is why your cards is telling you, leave the ex alone, right? Release him, or release her. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or in fact toxic people, because you deserve to be treasured by others and to really, ladies and gentlemen, be surrounded by positive people here. Okay? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to just leave you with an evocative message or a postcard that Spirit has asked me to read to you. Okay? I have this postcard right now, and it's right here. All right? So I'm going to read exactly what it says here. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions, okay? Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to a higher ground and have faith that what goes around certainly comes around. The universe is always self correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? How we adore you. All right? So, Cancer, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share. Send me over your comments and share this reading to anyone to whom you think might benefit from this, okay? If you like a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your day and thanks for viewing.